Let's... Hi. Oh, just... No, this is on. This one not on? This control is not on. Now it is. Okay, cool. So, unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to be able to do any shopping today. Which kind of really sucks. So I guess let's just do a normal old boss rush and... Wait. Sure, let's do a normal old boss rush. And then we can go and try to grind up... What was that? Like 3,500 stone that we needed? Yeah. Alright, cool. So I, like, just woke up. I need a bit of... whatever. What stats is this? Less than 1,500 attack. Yeah, whispering words. Hi, Cinnamon. Come on. Sit up here. So in recent news, I'm working on making a new Magic format, specifically an alternate way to play Commander, which could prove itself interesting. Magic the Gathering is a resource-based card game. It uses mana as a resource to, play cards. Magic the Gathering is a resource-based card game that uses mana in order to play cards. However, it has a... And you have to play lands in order to get mana to play cards. However, about a third of the deck, usually either exactly a third or actually most often over a third of the deck, is dedicated to just land cards. So imagine how much more that person could play. No? Okay then. Imagine how many more cards a person could play if they didn't have to worry about, putting in so many land cards, huh? So yeah, that's the idea. To make an alternate, to make a variant of playing Commander that just does not require any lands. Just actually 100 cards. Unfortunately, I'm going to be busy this weekend, spending, this weekend with family. This episode comes out on Sunday. Yeah, this episode is going to be coming out while I'm already with family, but as a time of recording, I'm going to be leaving in a couple of hours to go there, so... Cool! Playback crash. Cinnamon, can you not be in the way of the monitors? Okay, thanks. Stuff on our last night, pretty kitty. Here, Cinnamon. Baby. Here. Lie down. Right here. Lie down right there. Do I have to put a pillow down so you will lie down there? Oh yeah, and I got a comment on one of my videos yesterday too, so that's kind of awesome. Someone wanted to know the stats of the plant sword that I've been using, and I don't know if this is the same plant sword, but here's the stats go. 1,400 attack, and like 85% poison attack. But more important than the stats of the sword are the stats of the characters. So 5,000 attack is basically enough to make it through the game. Well, to be fair, I guess my allies' stats have been helping quite a bit too, so... You know, there's all of that. You still have basic stats because I haven't given you a solid weapon yet, but you have almost 9,000 attack, and you have over 13,000 magic attack. So my 5,000 attack doesn't seem that great now. So, was it? Yes. A magic format without any lands. I have my Super Mega Planeswalkers deck that I plan on using for the event. The issue is that with all the Planeswalkers I have, if I want to make sure to make it singleton, I'm still one. If I want to make it singleton and have actually no lands, period, I'm like one Planeswalker short of the full deck. So I'll have to use the alternate Urza Planeswalker commander and put Jared Carthalion into the 99 of the deck. But yeah, I do hope to eventually make this into some sort of an ongoing thing. It would be nice if I had a local group to, you know, record games of Magic with, but I don't. Crystal Caverns, okay, Athel's End. So the most I could really hope to do with this is record online games via Spell Table and just hope that everyone who's interested in this also has a good setup. Because some people have good setups, some people have meh setups, and some people just have really bad setups. I don't know what it is exactly, but from what I have seen and experienced, generally speaking, I'm trying to generalize here, just in case that wasn't obvious. The people who play CEDH tend to have really good setups. Like, you know, HD webcams and all that stuff. But the people who play, like, just casual Commander on Spell Table, sometimes they have really good setups, but they can also have really bad setups. Remember one person whose setup was basically, yeah, I turned my laptop to shine like the laptop, I turned my laptop to use the laptop's webcam to view my television while I'm running Moxfield on my Xbox. Like, and it's at, I want to say 60, 70, not 70, 50 to 60 degree angle, like, and so far away that you couldn't see any of the cards. You could see it's like, okay, there's a little blob way over there, but it's so small, even if we maximize your screen, so little detail, we can't see what it is, so the person just has to say, it's like, oh yeah, that is this card. And I'm not going to tell you what it is again until you trip up and run into it. Like, person's, like, whatever, playability, whatever, was terrible, too. Yeah, it's like, oh, do you have any creatures? Be like, yeah. What creatures do you have? This name, and this name. What are their stats and what do they do? Because in addition to all of this, he was also running pretty much just only silver bordered cards. And he'd only asked, it's like, oh, I have a... Yeah. like a few turns into the game, he played one out and said, "Oh right, I have a few silver bordered cards in this deck. Is it okay if I use them?" Like, you ask him like turn 3 or 4 after you already play one. Oh, it by the way. Like, that's not a pre-game conversation. That's a mid-game conversation. But yeah, I find a lot of casual players have really poor setups, but like CDH players typically don't have poor setups. And also with my back to my deck, my super planeswalker deck has a couple of lands in it that I really like as for their utility. Lotus Veil and Lotus Field, I think the cards are. Both of them essentially, as they come into play, you have to sacrifice 2 lands, and they tap for 3. They have a few differences between them, but that's the basics of them. Okay then. And both of those lands are super important in my deck. Simply because I have some... simply because I have a few planeswalkers that can untap lands. Untapping a land that then taps for 1 is whatever. Untapping a land that then taps for 3 is really nice. And yes, this whole idea for the new mana-based stratagem, whatever thing, does in fact come from Duel Masters. But essentially do the same thing. You put the card upside down at the bottom of your field. Upside down, not face down, but like turn in the direction where the bottom is up. Yeah, upside down, not face down. And then you can like, tap those cards for mana to play cards. I want to double check to see if there's anything as well. Nah. It's just one of those days where playback keeps crashing on me, I guess. As it goes. As it does. Reminisce the battle, yes.
Know your place.
No.
Give me good stuff. Or I said good stuff.
All right. Hey, you're awake.
Oh yeah, my computer reset overnight and apparently decided to just flat out cancel the recording I was uploading. So good thing I checked it before noon because it's going up in 48 minutes. It's going up basically by the time that this episode ends is when that episode should be airing. Yoink! Oh yeah, that looks important. Just to double check that, yes, everyone is still at the field. No, people are starting to go back home. Okay, okay. Let's put stuff back in here. Right, boom, boom. Gyoza's not shipped. Boom, boom. Hey, Cinnabon. So yeah, I'm debating between just still cutting out those two lands and throwing in two planeswalkers that are probably not going to be so useful, or just keeping those lands and just telling people like, yes, you can still have lands in case you want to use like, you know, utility lands or bounce lands or such. Because like cutting out all utility lands from all of Magic would be a bit much to ask for, maybe. Oh, no, people didn't all head back home. Everyone is still at the field. Ugh. They'll be closed anyway.
Let us be off.
Alright, let's see. I could go back through that entire dungeon and beat a handful of bosses and, you know what, screw it. Do the rush. Do that whole dungeon. And then go and mine stone until almost 6 a.m. Okay, you have fun there. You have only about 32,000 princess points, so why not? Just go back to the maze and run through the entire maze. Yay. So yeah, I think for the first run through, do it completely no lands. See what happens, see what responses are, and then see if people... Oh yeah. It takes out the usability of the was the modal dual face lands, dual face cards. The cards that are like a card on the front and then like a land on the back, because you don't need the land on the back. The card in front is a land. Yeah, it turns basically all cards into a MDFC. But it also turns off searching for lands. You can't just like play a card that allows you to just search up a land because, well, you don't have lands to search up. So I think they're changing the idea to, you can have some lands if you want, but they don't get any special properties. Might still be useful for, say, green decks that want to just ramp and search for lands anyway. But who knows? Maybe taking out, maybe taking out land ramp from green decks, or you know, some land ramp from green decks. We'll go and do a fair bit of work of putting the colors together. I guess blue would still be the most OP, right? Because drawing more cards would still be very useful. And then, of course, there's the questions of, hey, when you play a card as a land, does it count as a basic? Does it count as having basic land types? What if somebody puts out a Blood Moon? Then what happens? I think that putting down a card so it counts as a land, if it only taps for one color or 0 colors, it counts as a basic. If it can tap for 2 or more colors, it counts as non-basic. Someone has suggested that cards that would be able to tap for 2, 3, or 4 different colors should come into play tapped, and that 5 color cards should not be able to tap for mana at all, because otherwise, like, this would really incentivize people to just run a whole bunch of Ruberg cards, 5 color cards, just to use them as like extra command towers. Also I played a game of CDH yesterday where someone made the mistake of allowing me to draw an arbitrary number of cards. Because they were doing a combo where they were going to have all players just keep drawing cards over and over again. And like 3 of us were all like, wait a second, we might have responses to respond to some of these draws. So we just do them one at a time. It's like, okay, nope, pass, okay. Like, draw, okay. Okay, and then after about 25 draws, I went, I would like to stop. I would like to stop. I was completely out of mana, but I did have my commander out. I had my commander out, and also a Clock of Omens. I mean, wait. I did have Clock out, right? Maybe. I feel like I did. Yes. It's like, okay, well. So, which means I could have done this, like, many cards before then. I didn't need to use 0 cost cards, but oh well. I should have grabbed that spell already. The Major Cure. Alright, it's like, alright, cool. Toss out this, whatever, Mox Diamond. Oh, that's good. Alright, I'll throw away land. Throw out Mana Crypt. Oh, that's good too. Tap them for a bit of mana. Throw out Semblance Anvil. That's good too. Well, now that I can make all my spells cost 2 less, let me just flash out a whole bunch of 2-cost spells for free. Keep tapping them to untap my mana vault that taps for 3 mana. Boom, 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 boom. Use that to cast some spells that make all my spells cost a bit, even less. Nope, this doesn't help allies.
I am absolutely delighted.
Ooh, I should ship that out. See, a version of Magic that does not require lands. And of course I want to use the word Lotus in the name of whatever this new format would be, but if someone suggested Landless Leaders, and that's a funny name.
Wonderful.
Oh, wait.
Nice. All right.
Hey, look, I got some fish. Well, no rocks here. Alright. So I think I'll start out with the idea of, like, yes, everybody uses 0 lands. Yeah. Unless I can make an emergency trip to Tactical to buy a couple extra planeswalkers, I'm stuck with literally just enough to make the deck,
Absolutely delighted.
including a few that are poor choices for planeswalker only decks. Yeah, including a few that actually do nothing in this case. But oh well.
I am absolutely delighted.
All right.
So I don't have lands, that I don't have Dryad Arbor, and I can't do my weird, crazy Grist to Dryad Arbor combos. But it would be interesting to see CDH with the same thing. CDH, no lands, though. See what people's takes for that are. I mean, yeah. No fetch lands, you just have to get rid of some of your cards.
Nice.
No fetch lands means no easy shuffling.
All right.
But I think a version of this would definitely incentivize people to play cards to bounce their own lands. Just for the sake of, hey, I could put this 7-drop out as a land in the early game, and then by the time it gets to like the late game when I actually want that 7-drop, bounce it back to my hand and play it. Oh, that's not the exit portal. Exit portal is that. Ah, well then. Ugh.
I am absolutely delighted.
Take that.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Nice.
Yeah, for the record, I did play Rain World. Seems a bit arbitrary of a game, but I did play it. Seems like one of those games that you'd want to play if you also had the time to dedicate to making your own map of it, because yes, there is an in-game map, but it's rather complicated. And I'm sure if I played it for another couple of hours, I'd start to understand, like, the point of it all, but when a game is advertised... oh gosh, my connection's just getting worse and worse, isn't it? When a game is advertised as a Metroidvania, I expect certain things to it. I expect it to have, you know... And like, yeah, sure, this game did have a bit of going back on locations that I could see, you know, paths that I couldn't take at the moment, but from what I saw in playing and also what I read about in discussions, there are no upgrades.
All right.
Upgrades are like my favorite part of playing a Metroidvania. I like having the upgrades. Boop. Do, 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 do.
Let's go. There.
Wonderful.
Nice.
I am absolutely delighted.
Still not over the fact that Rune Factory 4 has a unique bit of dialogue for if you visit the very, very first dungeon for the first time and you bring along your child.
Nice.
I'm also not over the fact that that's actually apparently possible.
Nice.
I can't believe that someone, tried to do that just
All right.
for the loss of it. Yeah, someone had apparently beat the first dungeon.
All right.
Found...
Nice.
Oh, gosh, I actually don't remember her name.
I am absolutely delighted.
You know, the girl you get from the first dungeon of that game. Which... Shame on you, Rune Factory 5, for teasing us to believe that this game would be like Rune Factory 4 in that regard.
All right. All right.
Of the more dungeons you beat, the more people you get.
Nice. Yes.
Because they turned out that they were the bosses for whatever reason. Huh. Yawn.
I am absolutely delighted.
Take that. Daisy.
I am absolutely delighted.
Take that.
Pew pew.
I am absolutely delighted.
Apparently that's the boss that everyone is sick and tired of. From. So yeah. I have no idea, if I'm actually going to upload a video of this new Commander format. Still don't know if we're actually going to be doing it. Still need to find, full group to play it with and all that. Yeah, it would be interesting to do it as a series. Maybe not quite once a week, but maybe like once a month or something. Just upload new Commander game and just, hey, here's, what even would it be? Lotus. Here's the latest episode of Lotus Unbloomed. Because Lotus, like, lands Lotus. But it's unbloomed because there are none. Yeah. First couple episodes could be really choppy. I'm going to take some notes on how I might be able to make them better, but then it's bound to start getting better, Surely all things will improve in time.
I am absolutely
I'm not
delighted.
done yet. Take that.
Stop healing like Cray Cray. Bronk. 2 of our party members are now down.
I am absolutely delighted. I am absolutely delighted.
I wonder if I took like the doctor along with me on missions, if I could just talk to her and have her just fix all my star assailants wherever I am. Losing 70. Or it's like 45 plus more because I'm also like sick and draining. Okay. Stop healing it! Come at me. No more.
All right.
Woo, love crystal. Although I will admit, 3% health absorption. It's not necessarily a lot. I'd rather have like RP absorption. No, 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 no.
I am absolutely delighted.
Don't want to go back there. Oops.
I am absolutely delighted.
Forget what floor I just got to. Gosh, why am I so flippin' hungry? I know I haven't eaten yet today, but it's like not even noon. When I started off this episode, I wasn't hungry. And now I'm like starving. What? See, apparently there's gonna be a big family get-together today, so that's the thing. Oh gosh, yeah, I could bring my new tribe. Oh gosh, yeah, I could bring my new tribal deck over to play with Chase. That could be fun. New quote-unquote. Had it for a few months. Oh gosh, $1 commander deck. Except yes, it is just a $1 commander deck. I mean, heck, that could be a theme of an episode. $1 commander decks. Try to make them as close to actually, yes, just $1 as you can. Going to use like TCG Player or anywhere else where you can buy cards for as little as 1 cent each. Now, the issue is the shipping cost, but yeah. Any card that you can find that is, yeah, actually listed as being sold for 1 cent and is actually in stock,
I am absolutely
you can buy it. But sometimes a card will be listed for 1 cent, but it's like Well, the company that's listing it for 1 cent also has like, you know, a $2 flat shipping fee on all orders from that company. But a company that's already in your cart that so you're already paying the shipping cost for, well, they are offering the card for like 3 cents. It's like I say just take the 3 cent version and don't worry, it's like, oh well technically it's a bit more, it's like you could have gone it for 1 cent. Like that factual means.
Daisy.
Not shipped. Don't have any foods that I... It's just me and this sheer giant.
Too slow. Let's go.
Okay. Gosh, what do I have? I have to remember to bring my laundry and the computer, because bringing the computer to help my mom with setting up computer stuff tomorrow.
Too slow.
Gosh, I can't believe Christmas is like 8 days away now. So of course next weekend I'm probably also going to be expected to spend with family, because it's literally Christmas weekend. Saturday's the 24th and Sunday's the 25th. I just have to eat this as it is. I'm gonna just eat this.
Time to eat.
Where's my teammates? They're right over here.
I am absolutely delighted.
I'm tired.
I am absolutely delighted. I am absolutely delighted.
I'm not done yet. Take that.
Woohoo! Team attack! Hi, Cinnamon.
Take that. It's over.
We.
Damn it. Take that. Damn it.
What? Okay. Just got a text from my mom. I thought I said, "Hey Claire, I'm on my way." I was all like, "What?" But no. Working until 1 today, so probably gonna be picked up a bit after, so I have roughly an hour. I really hope that this video winds up getting uploaded, because if not, that is gonna really suck.
Yes. Nice.
out of Rune points. Let's just walk back home. Alright, alright. Yeah, Soul Eater not shipped. And the Soul Eater and the Gyoza I have to mark down on my list. Honestly, I think Simon's trying to tell me something along the lines of that he doesn't have any water, so I should probably go and check on that and maybe give him some.
Absolutely. Absolutely delighted. Absolutely delighted. Absolutely delighted.
Right, Farm Dragon. Farm Dragon. So yeah, got my day planned out for me now. Do this, maybe make some breakfast. Maybe. Oh god, yeah. Go do some grocery shop with my mom. Just grab, like, thing of yogurt. Bring a straw. Drink the yogurt. Profit. Okay, this is rather unfortunate. Constantly draining runes is not a good status condition to have. It's after midnight. Surely people aren't all still there. No. They're in their homes. Let's try to go to the clinic and see if they can give me... No. See if this will let me in to take a bath. Nope. Only other option is to go check through all of my food items to see if I have something, anything that can fix... What? Sick? So I say I'm in sleep. Yeah, eating ice cream just to get... just get some nice fire resistance going on. Do I have anything that cures any... No? Okay. Ah! Here you go. Heals poison seal paralysis, but I don't have any of those. Yeah, sells for 500,000, but it costs an Emily flower. Poison seal paralysis, no. Poison seal paralysis fatigue. Close though. Knife recipes, all I have is that because I don't have a knife. Mixer recipes. Nah. Heal fatigue. I don't think I have fatigue, do I? I mean, I don't think that's what's... Yeah, fatigue, and I have cold. Where's the seal process fatigue? Wait, why don't I just go to medicines? Poison seal process fatigue sick. Do I have anything else that heals sick? I have cold medicine. I can just take some cold medicine. I should have leftover cold medicine.
Time to eat.
Don't know what fatigue does, but I mean, I could easily make some tomato juice if I'm really concerned about it, right? Yeah, I got the Texas. I thought it says like, yeah, I'm on my way. I was could be all like, no. That is not a good idea. Thank you. Thank you, but please, no.
Time to eat. All right.
Yeah, I don't need the lumber, but I do want to break up a whole bunch of lumber just to make the field look a little bit nicer. I guess we should also spend a bit of time figuring out what all to ship out, but maybe I can do that between episodes. Maybe I'll forget to do that between episodes. Maybe I'll panic in the morning and try to figure out a whole list of stuff. Yeah, is there anything I can make with just a diamond? Actually, since I have recipes here. Let's go accessory recipes. See if anything just needs a diamond that can sell for more than a diamond. So this is diamond and a platinum. Sells for 2,600. I mean, yeah, sure, I can make holy amulets. Heck, if I improve them to level 10 with a bunch of rocks and stuff, they'd sell for 5,200 each. That's okay. Annette's necklace. I need an ancient work cloth. Art of defense. Cool. Art of attack. I mean, technically speaking, art of defense. If I have ice crystal, grimoire scale, and dragonic stone, might as well turn them into arts of defense to sell for 30,000 or even 60,000. Turn silvers into silver hairpins. Something fancy hat. Whoop. Rocket ring needs ancient fish fin. Oh look, wait, I have the rune protector, but I could make a rune vest. Fancy, fancy. But don't I have power protector with like a bunch of useful stuff to it? I don't know. I don't know. Probably just sell off a bunch of raw ingredients again, honestly. Alright, do I still have to water that one entire field? I think I did both those as morning things. So I think I'm good there. I know I want lumber, but I don't want to be farming from, you know,
Nice.
these rocks. I want to be farming from the full rocks that I can just keep on bashing over and over again. But yeah, CEDH, without the constraint of having to have lands in the deck. Oh gosh.
All right.
But yeah, who knows? Maybe this will be a regular thing. Set up a, you know, time for everything to happen, play a nice game on spell table, record the nice game, edit it a little bit to make it all nice and pretty and stuff. Yeah, set volume, whatever. Get everything all nice, put that up, let people watch it, and then just goes like, yeah, hey. And then maybe once a month or once every 2 months or something. Definitely not a weekly thing. And not unless this becomes a really big production with lots and lots of people wanting to participate in lots of different things. Because, yeah, including getting a dedicated editor for the videos.
Oh, right.
But then, yeah, I'd love this to be a regular thing. Become a Magic content creator. Get known in the Magic community for being a content creator.
Oh, right.
And then, like, all the way to the point where I get a preview card from Wizards of the Coast. Because, gosh, it would have been awesome to have already been a content creator and get to spoil off the Claire card. It's like, yes, I like... It's like... Yeah, for Infinity, there's a Claire card. That would have been perfect. But yeah. And so imagine doing this Landless Leader stuff. Becoming... like, known as a content creator and all that. Get my name out there. People recognize me, blah, blah, blah. Get a preview card from Wizards of the Coast for a new upcoming set. And it's a land. Oh, no, already watered. Cool.
Nice.
Rah, 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 rah.
All right. Yes. All right.
I don't have any, like, town events going on right now, do I? Harvest Green Crystal Flower. Still waiting on that. Oh, right. I'm dense.
All right.
Auto save data with Barth Maze, and then save data was at, like, midnight. I have an idea.
All right.
Yeah, don't mind me because I have an idea. that idea is I'm going to save before reloading the save this time.
Nice. All right. Yes. All right. Nice. Nice.
Alright, go back home, save, and then load up the midnight save and see if that's good enough to go and try to save the town from monsters and such. Alright. So I'm just guessing. Yeah, nothing around here. Load this one.
Oh, hey. Morning.
Morning. I should really try to do more Animal Crossing, at least to the point where I can finish up. On Animal Crossing, you can do like art pieces, whatever, pixel art. I wanted to make a pixel art version of my logo, like 3 tall by 5 wide. Just a great big thing. Alright, so it's just after midnight. And nowhere to be found. Load up the autosave.
Now, what was I doing again?
You're gonna try to help Scarlet, I believe? As long as I don't override these... Yeah, both of those saves, I'm good. Come on. Let's do this thing. Let me find where my Switch controller is. Let me charge it, huh? Oh, wait. This controller. Ah! Bloody! I shifted my seat a little bit. And oh my gosh, that hurt. My muscles just decided, like, no. Okay, so she is basically only available from 10 to, like, 11. Let's just wait just a little bit here. See if that stops popping up, like, right when it hits 11 p.m. Yeah. Specifically only between the hours of 10 and 11 p.m. So really, I could warp back to the outpost, go do that quest, do whatever, go fight the boss again. You heal up, go run through those last 5 floors, fight the boss again, but this time better, and then go grind some stone. So, you know what? I think I'll do that next time instead. So let's go load up this autosave.
Oh, hey.
I'm gonna grab some cold medicine, grab some boiled pumpkin, ship out my stuff again. And hopefully I remember to finish that fight so I can get like the Soul Eater whatever sword again, but if I don't get it then oh well. But I'd better darn well remember to go and deal with Scarlet's monster issue. I mean, hey, I remember that I needed 5,000 stone, right? Ow. So surely I remember all of the rest of this. Oh yeah, and I might not get the Gorazor, but I will get the Autumn Flounder. Alright, cold medicine.
Time to eat.
Eat that.
Time to eat.
Eat that. Put that in the shipping bin. And then I save the game. And then next episode, I go and deal with what Scarlet has to say. Okay, and finally do that mission. Cool.